Hello Kerbals and welcome to this update video. Okay, so let's get straight into it. First off, I'd like to mention that I have invited 3 people to the server. One has replied, however we're having connection issues. We're trying to determine what they are, whether it's server related or client related. I have contacted the creators of the mod. I've also contacted the ones who are hosting the server for me, who I am renting the server from. So we're going to actually trying to work that out. Let's see what I want to do. I want to send some of you guys to Duna. No, not to Duna. We're going to be doing that soon. Don't worry. I've been trying to create episode 4. Things have been going wrong, and then Christmas came along. So we'll have to work past that though. Anyway, as I'm trying to find a craft that take some of you guys up to Minmus, and I don't think I've got one in here because I've upgraded to version 1.0.5. Okay, so what we're gonna have to do is build something new. Okay, so who we got? First off, let's get a lander out, and just we got some of you here. I've sent the ones who requested to go on to the Duna mission up to the Duna craft, so the rest of you are going to go to Minmus. So we've got the lander cam there. Let's go to utility and add a hitchhiker pod or something. Here we are. Let's see who we can add now. Okay, you're going. Yes, I think you're. Are you a Kerbal or are you a server? You added. I think that's everyone. There is a few people that have recently been asked to be added to the citizenship, as they put it. So we'll have to do that. Anyway, let's get this built. I'm going to build a simple lander. And what I want to update is some of you guys, 2 people I've added to the server, or want to add to the server, have not replied to my private messaging, either through Google+, but one of you don't have a Google+, but I've sent private messages to your YouTube accounts. So have a look at your emails, have a look at your YouTube account, check them. Your names are Jack, one guy, YouTube names, these are Jack, one name only, and then the other one was Christopher Cox. So you guys let me know, reply to those messages, because then we can set you up. I have to add your Kerbal names to the whitelist. I'm not adding anyone else just yet, but if they don't reply within the end of a week after this video has gone out, then I will go to the redundancy plan of adding another 3 people I have put on a redundancy list, which have asked if they could join the server. So yes, come back to me as soon as you can, and no one ask as well now, from now at the moment, if they can join, because I'm going to be saying no unless others can't join for some reason. Okay, now that's out of the way, I'll wait for replies from them and I'll think about adding more people. So let's go to utility. We need some landing legs. This is going to be a simple rocket here. A simple lander. In fact, I think we can get rid of that and use a smaller engine. Let's put them in there like that. We also need some. Well, let's put an engine, right? See what delta V we get from this. Oh, that'll be plenty to land on Minmus. Okay. So let's make this very basic, because we got utilities and that up there for our Kerbals to have fun with. Some batteries. It's not worth adding a ladder because gravity on Minmus is so low. We need some solar panels as well. Let's use the static ones, as they appear to be relatively. They seem to work relatively well. Okay, so What else? I want to update as well. I've been trying to... Well, over Christmas, I went to the Steam sale and downloaded Ark Evolved. Now, if you haven't seen that game, it's awesome. It's full of dinosaurs. And I was trying to make a video of it rather than do this update one. Because it was easier. I'm tired and... You know how things go. See, I'm tired. I'm not even thinking. I want to add a launcher. And we've got... What is it? 16 tons? What does this say? Mass 16 tons. 80-ton launcher. Do we need a 130-ton? We want to get this up to Minmus. Okay, so what have we got here? 7,000. That should be enough to get us to Minmus, shouldn't it? Yes, it should. Let's rebuild this fairing. Okay, so let's... Come on, you, yep. Awesome, and as always, we need to add some mech jet because I'm not that... Well, I suppose I could. I'm not too bad at precision landing. So I could get away with that. But mech jet makes things easier, and when you're tired, you don't feel like flying. So, one last job. Struts. Okay, hopefully that's connected correctly and won't disintegrate. And hold us steady on our course to Minmus. Oh, excuse me, I burped. Okay, what we'll call this is Kerbal resupply. And that resupplies the Kerbals, not anything else. Anyway, I'll meet you on the launch pad. I'll launch this up and get it on its way to Minmus, and we'll talk a bit more about what we're going to do now here. Because tutorials are going to be coming back soon. And off we go towards Minmus to resupply that which we have lost on the surface. Well, what we lost? Nothing. Anyway, I'm going to transport you guys up to the Minmus while we're going through the launch. This is all post-commentary, by the way, because I think I messed up a bit, or at least I didn't involve enough information, which I should have written down bulletin points, shouldn't I? Yes, that's what I should do. And sorry if you heard a mic knock there, that was me. Anyway, while we're getting you guys to Minmus, don't worry about the ones who want to be added as well. I will add you later on. The things have to be done first. Right, first on the list. And I'm excited about this, actually. I'm bringing back the tutorials. That means I have to learn things and then learn them to you. If you get my meaning. I have to learn how to do these things which I have not done before. Well, I've done some of them, like get into Duel. I've done go into Duel, doing orbits, but there's one thing I want to do. I'm going to be doing tutorials on how to get to Duel. We'll get to landing on the moons as well at some point, but first thing I want to do with that is actually get a probe to Duel and put it in an orbit, which means that you can pass and do flybys of all the other moons. And hopefully that'll work, but first off I have to learn how to, not learn how to do it, I got an idea of how to do it, it's just how to execute that idea, I suppose. But anyway, I'm going off on a tangent, let's get on with the rest. So tutorials are coming back soon. I also want to continue with Mining the Man episodes. I'm going up to episode 20, the next one will be. And I plan to, I'm not sure how we're going to continue with that. There's a lot we could do with it. But I'm not sure if it will be updated to version 1.1 when that comes out. So we'll have to look into that. But I still want to continue it for now. I may even think about carrying that on to, or start a new series on the server, if we ever change it to a career mode or a science mode one. Depending on what everyone else who's joining decides. It's going to have to be unanimous for that. And so yes, that's two things. As for the server, I have to mention this, I have to reiterate this, The server is a test. It's an experiment to see what would happen if multiple people got onto Kerbal Space Program, played the games normally, and now and again got together, like in Minecraft. I'm using Minecraft as an analogy. It's a different type of game, I suppose. However, they both have their sandboxiness and adventuring modes that you could have with them. What you could do with multiplayer is go on missions together. And you don't have to fly the same craft. You could just be on the same call, perhaps doing two different missions at once. Or you could both of you do something like set up a geostationary satellite array, and you each send in your own satellites up there and put them in orbit or whatever. I don't know. That's something that would be fun to do. And so yes, that is an experiment to see how that would perform, how that would engage each other by doing that. And I know there's a lot of war servers and whatnot in there. I haven't looked into ones which don't do war, you could say, but we'll find out with the experiment. The idea of an experiment is try to test and see what happens. Okay, so what next? Well, oh yes, I have to mention for the server. This server, I'll be having the mods for downloading. I'll bury all the mods that I use in a zip file that you can download. That's mainly to make it easier for the people joining, but anyone else who wants to can add that. And I won't be updating the mods because you have to update the mods for all the people who joined the server, otherwise the game crashes and weird things happen. You get time anomalies and stuff. Okay, what else? Minecraft. I'm going to go back into Minecraft. I'm back onto my friend's server. I was thinking of doing things with that. I'm not sure if I'll do it on video or off video, because time's limited because I'm back in work now. But also, one game I would love to play, well, again, there's one game I would love to play, and that's Ark Evolved. I'm not sure what we're going to do with that. I'm going to perhaps do a few episodes of that. It'll be odd here and there. It's a quick game I could get into play, and most of all I'll be starting off just simple exploring, finding all the weird creatures on there, and I'll be doing it under the theme of a Kerbal engineer landed on EVA on a weird planet and absorbing, or at least that's the thought I came up with. I'm not sure if that's going to work or not, but that's the update of my channel so far. I'm not going to release a schedule because that means that I have to not know what I'm doing, have to guarantee time to do videos, and I can't do that because a lot of things might come in the way, and I do have a full-time job. So other than those updates and the people who are joining, please, if I check your was it Jack and forgot his name. I'll have a look. Sorry, is Jack and Christopher Cox. If you find yourself with a private YouTube message, check on YouTube channel. Only one of you has a Google Plus account, so I can't contact one of you. If you don't answer by the end of the week after this episode goes up, or this update goes up, then I will go to someone else who has asked to join the server. So, yep, you have to get in contact with me, reply to my private message. We can add you to the whitelist and send you information to join into the server. Other than that, I have nothing else to add other than we're in orbit. And so let's get you guys to... Okay, so we seem to be in a weird orbit dipping back into the atmosphere, but that can't be helped, and that's easily solvable. So set Minmus as our target. Not focus view. So you could tell I was tired there, and that's why I've done a post commentary on this. Set our target. So now what I'm going to do is skip in the video till we're coming to land on Minmus. See you there. And here we come, down for landing on the Minmus village. As you can see in the cockpit, we've got Crazy Dave and Alex Shojan. I'm sure we had more Kerbals than that. But as you can see by here, everything is going really slow. That is because there is a lot of parts in this one little area on Minmus, and it doesn't help the fact that Minmus has a low gravity, so everything feels slow. That doesn't matter about the game. Ugh. So after our slow landing, as you can see, just trying to move the camera causes problems. So what we're going to do, I don't know. I'm not sure whether to carry on with this Minmus village or not. Or perhaps we can do smaller little projects, and at least until version 1.1 comes out. Anyway, what we're going to do here, we're going to get Crazy Dave Kurma out. Okay, yeah, I think it cuts off the M because his name is too long. Next, we get out Shojan, Alex Shojan. But watch this. Okay, next Kerbal out. It's Crazy Dave again. What? Didn't we just get him out? What the hell is going on here? And I was thinking to myself, okay, next one. Alex Shojan. Yep, something definitely has gone awry here. Next, Crazy Dave. And continuing on, and look at all these Crazy Daves and Alexes. They're ganging up on me. It's the Clone Wars all over again. It's come to haunt me. So anyway, I went back to the VAB, not the VAB, Kerbal Space Center, and I found you guys had all gone back home. So going there and just building, using the hyper edit tool to get you all in the places, and then putting you all into the capsules and the buildings. I thought perhaps if I transfer you as quickly as I could without exiting and re-entering the game, perhaps everyone will be fine. But then I got disconnected after I put the last Kerbal in. And who's this Billy Busby Kerman? What is weird is this is a Kerbal name I haven't added to the server, and no one else has the ability to add Kerbals to the server. This is the second one. Billy Busby, whatever his name is, has appeared, so I'm not sure where he's come from. He's a glitch in the Matrix. The computer has become self-aware. Oh no. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I hope you enjoy the new year. I will see you in some new videos. This is the last of Orbiter. Trust me, I'm an engineer from 2015.